Hey everybody, Alex Thomas here, and I'm going to be making a long upload video showing you guys how much of a true Resident Evil fan I am of the franchise. Resident Evil Director's Cut, one of my first Resident Evil games to come out in 1996 for the PlayStation 1. I loved that game so much, and I still do. I have so much love and compassion for all the work that went into this franchise by one of my favorite video game directors of all time, and that is Shinji Mikami. Shinji Mikami poured his heart and soul into this franchise for all of us. I'm a huge fan of his classic Resident Evil games. A huge fan. And then Resident Evil 2 came out in 1998. I was 6 years old when this game came out. I was 4 when Director's Cut came out. This game is a masterpiece by Shinji Mikami and Hideki Kamiya. Now that I mention Hideki Kamiya's name, I had so much respect for that man. I really did. And when he started blocking people on Twitter because they had opinions on the Resident Evil 2 remake, I lost respect for him. He worked so hard on the classic, original Resident Evil 2 with Shinji Mikami, and now he's siding with Capcom. I'm a huge fan of your YouTube channel, Nemesis, and I agree with everything you say on your channel. You're awesome, dude. I had somebody comment and say yesterday, he blocked them because they kept bothering him about fixed camera angles. Fans wanted fixed camera angles in the remake, just like the original classic version of Resident Evil 2. True fans want that, you know? And that's their opinion. That's their opinion of what they want to see in the remake, you know? Don't block them on Twitter, Hideki Kamiya, because they got a opinion. That's their opinion. ever since the original Resident Evil 2. Ever since this game came out, Resident Evil Remake, you know, the Resident Evil 1 Remake, when this game came out on the GameCube, and when I started playing it, one of the first things I said, make Resident Evil 2 like this. Make Resident Evil 2 like this. That's one of the first things I said. But it's not going to be like that, you know. The Resident Evil 1 remake had fixed camera angles. It was a remake from Resident Evil director's cut. It was. You know? I don't know what Capcom is doing with the Resident Evil 2 remake, but I am concerned. Every other true fan out there is concerned. I am too. You know, they won't show us anything. No trailer, no nothing. And it really does suck. You know? Well, now that I got that off my chest, you know, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. A masterpiece. A Shinji Mikami masterpiece. I loved Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. It was a great game. Everywhere you went in the game, playing as Jill Valentine, the Nemesis would chase you. Stars, you know. And, and they had good atmosphere, good storytelling, good character development in all of these games. They had all that in these games, and they made sense. They made a lot of sense. Even Resident Evil 0 made a lot of sense, you know. They had good storyline. They had good atmosphere, good character development. You know, and the Resident Evil games nowadays don't feel like that anymore. Because this is Capcom we're dealing with, you know. They told Shinji Mikami to fuck off back in 2005. You know? And now that they ain't got Shinji Mikami, now look at where they at. They don't know how to make a good Resident Evil game from high heaven. And now that they ain't got that man with them, Shinji Mikami, now that they ain't got him, they screwed. You know? They're completely screwed. You know, and so is the Resident Evil 2 remake. I didn't like Resident Evil 7. I hated 7. Just to be honest, I hated 7. When I played that game, I laughed my ass off. Because it's not a Resident Evil game. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what these Capcom fanboy kiss asses say. That is not a Resident Evil game. You know? That game sucks. All of these games right here that I showed you are Resident Evil games. I am very disappointed in what Capcom is doing. And it's not going to get better. It's not. I am beginning to wonder if they're going to show anything at E3 this year. Well, that's all I got to say. If you like this video, leave a comment, like and subscribe. I made it this far on my YouTube channel. Keep on subscribing. Never unsubscribe. Keep on subscribing. Let's do it for awesomeness. Let's keep this channel growing to 1K or more. Take care, guys. Peace out. See you in the next video.